How to buy property in metaverse. How much does metaverse land cost? Ever since people came to know that $5,000 can be easily earned by buying land in metaverse, then the trend of buying property in metaverse has suddenly increased. I have no doubt that you are also eager to buy land in metaverse as you are eager to earn more money. Let's get the show on the road. So imagine a world where you can visit an art gallery, get a tarot reading, watch a dog show and take part in a Halloween treasure hunt all while sitting at your desk. Sure, that seems feasible. Now imagine someone paying a lot of money, say $6,000 for just one of these 16 by 16 meter squares of this world. Well now, hold on a minute. This is Decentraland, a virtual city home to 90,000 parcels of land. They're growing in value by the minute. It's just one of many metaverses you can visit to buy, sell, or just come along for the ride. And we're talking about real money here. The Ethereum blockchain-hosted Decentraland delivered $2.5 trillion worth of transactions in the second quarter of 2021, about the same as Visa. Virtual real estate is looking more and more like the next frontier for digital ownership. Its technology has the potential to shift the global economy into a new age of decentralized finance. And now that we've begun, there's no going back. I want to walk you through a couple of different ways that you can buy land in the metaverse. Here's everything you need to know. Top 5 platforms to buy real estate in metaverse. Decentraland, Upland, Cryptovoxels, Somnium Space, Metaverse Properties. The most popular land to buy property in metaverse is Decentraland. This is one of the largest and most popular metaverses. Till today, there are over 20 million active users over on Decentraland. And there's also a lot of really big concerts. I believe the biggest concert ever was actually held in Decentraland. And what it is a virtual space. It is a virtual world that you can go to, you can interact in, you can have meetings with your friends, you can play video games, you can go to concerts, you can do pretty much anything and you can build anything in the Decentraland metaverse. So that is what I'm referring to. And this one right here is Decentraland is going to be our first example right here because this is probably one of the most well-known ones. And there's a lot of opportunities. Now you must be wondering how to buy land on Decentraland. Now let's dive into that. Here are steps to buy property in metaverse. A. Go to the Decentraland marketplace and find the virtual land you like. Search for the property as you do in the physical world. Evaluate nearby, location, etc. Search for the virtual land here. You can sort by name or sort by the cheapest piece. B. And as of now, I found the cheapest price of metaverse virtual land is 3,890 mana. Mana is the token of currency of the metaverse virtual world. To buy virtual land in metaverse we need to spend a minimum of 3,890 mana. Every metaverse that we go to is going to have its own currency or its own token, and you have to buy the token in order to then buy the real estate in metaverse on that platform. So keep that in mind. And for this platform, they're using a token called mana, and it costs 3,890 mana to buy this land right now. As of right now, 1 mana is about $2.70. So realistically, to buy land in the Decentraland metaverse we have to spend about $10,000. Now by now you must be wondering, how are people making money in Decentraland metaverse? Well, Decentraland, people are buying and selling NFTs in the form of art, music, digital apparel called wearables. And yes, people are using real money through mana to buy, sell, and rent digital land. The virtual land in metaverse is separated into 90,256 square meter parcels. Each parcel is its own verified NFT, meaning it's completely unique and can't be duplicated. Just like land in the real world. Upland is our second most popular metaverse where we can buy real estate. Okay, now the next metaverse that I want to tell you about here is really cool. This one is called Upland. And basically what they're trying to do is make a digital copy of the real world. And so they've taken popular cities from across the United States, New York, Chicago, and LA, for instance. And they have basically turned it into what you could call a virtual world where you can go in, you can actually buy the properties in San Francisco. It works exactly as Google Map. You can zoom to view streets. If you wanted to go to Post Street right here, you can zoom in. And then if you wanted to, you could actually buy this small little piece of property in the metaverse in San Francisco, and you can buy it. And so I don't know what the full applications will be for this in the future. Obviously, it's going to be some building out and some utility that has to come with it. But this is kind of a cool concept. I haven't seen this anywhere else. And what they're trying to do is basically build a digital replica of the real world, but in metaverse format, and you can own real estate here in metaverse format. It's just a replica of Earth and it's going to impress many. And so really unique application there. I don't own any property yet, but when you sign up, they do give you a little bit of a bonus. And then I believe my understanding is that they kind of gamify it so that every property you buy here will then pay you to rent, you generate a little bit more ups. And the third and next available option is a user-owned virtual world. Okay, now the next project to buy property in Metaverse that I want to tell you about is called CryptoVoxels. And this one is really interesting because again, it is a digital world where you can buy property, you can build anything you want, you can showcase your NFTs, you can build games, again, really cool kind of digital world. And if you exit out of this, when you go to the marketplace, you can buy land in this one for as low as 1.46 ETH. So it is a little bit cheaper. And it's really interesting. And so for you have to spend $5,000 to buy the property in the CryptoVoxels metaverse. The next available option for purchasing real estate is new virtual reality world. And then the last option that I want to show you about is a platform called Somnium Metaverse Space. I believe this platform is still in the beta phase, they're still getting up and running. And it's not fully developed yet. But this is another version of the metaverse, slightly kind of better graphics. But if you go to this one, you can actually buy land. This is what Somnium Metaverse looks like. And it's kind of unique, you can zoom in here, and almost looks like Singapore kind of thing is sort of the vibe that I get. And so this is the metaverse on Somnium. There is definitely a lot of different metaverses to choose from. It's tough to tell which one is going to be the real success right now. Last but not least, the world's first metaverse real estate company. It does feel like Decentraland kind of has the most momentum, the most volume, and the most kind of money, and the deal is going through it. But it is always good to go with multiple options. Here, you can click on Buy Land at Metaverse.Properties and it will show you all of the different platforms where you can buy real estate or property in the metaverse at the cheapest price. It will also show you all of the different prices of land that are for sale. We have not tried it yet. But they do advertise a metaverse REIT. And a REIT is a real estate investment trust, which is designed to invest money into real estate and then give money back to shareholders based on the rental or the income that real estate generates. This platform is saying that they're the first kind of virtual real estate REIT. And I think there's a great opportunity there as long as they can execute and if it works out. Now you must be wondering, how much money do you need to buy a property in Metaverse? So to buy real estate in the decentralized Metaverse we have to spend about $10,000. And so for you have to spend $5,000 to buy the property in the CryptoVoxel. And so that is it for this video. I've just shared with you 5 or 6 different metaverses where you can buy property. I've also shown you the world's first virtual real estate company that gives you the option to buy the property in all of those different metaverses as well as to invest in them as a whole. I do think this is a great option for you. And if you're interested in learning a little bit more about this or seeing more about the metaverse, please bookmark us. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about cryptocurrency and how to invest your money, please like and subscribe for more great content like this.